Good evening, everyone. So today we will cover the tutorial number 4. So before that, I will explain about the normal distribution. So to find the normal distribution, we will be using the continuous random variable, which is we cannot count, and we will be using the point form. So for example, like the heights, weights, length of life, and also the error, which got the many point form. So the properties of this normal distribution, the area under the curve will be equals to 1. So we will be using the curve, which is the total area will be equals to 1. So the x variable we will be point out, and for example the probability between A to B, so we will be using area under the curve, so to find this probability between it. And there is no probability if just a single value of x, which means got equal, so we cannot identify the probability, so it will be equals to 0. Okay, so the main point here is normal distribution using the curve. Okay, so which will be equals to 1 lah, the total area, and we need to identify by using point form of a value. Okay, there are many different types of the continuous random variable. So the most important continuous random variable is the normal random variable. So for the normal random variable, we will be using the standard form, which is standardized one using this formula, which is the z is equals to the random variable value, which is x, minus the mean mu divided by the sigma, which is a standard deviation. So this is the most important formula. So the standardized normal distribution will have the middle point, which is 0, which means the mean is equals to 0 and the standard deviation is equals to 1, the sigma equals to 1. And then the left hand side of this curve is negative part and the right hand side is positive part, and the total area of the curve is equals to 1. Okay. So to identify the probability, we will be using the statistical normal distribution table, which we will refer the z value. Okay, z value, which is the x minus mu divided by the sigma. Okay. So it's normally the table will keep the value of the area which is below a z value. Okay, so for example, like z equals to 1.36, so we need to refer z value. Here only have the two places value, which is whole number and also the tens value. So 1.36 we will refer 1.3 and then go to the 0.06, so 1.36, so we will get the value 0.9131. So this probability, which it means p probability z less than equals to the 1.36, so this is the probability. So when the probability as z which is greater than 1.36, we need to minus with 1 minus 0.9131, we will get this probability, because always this table only keep the value which is below this z value. Okay. Okay, so this is the example that given okay, 1.36, we will get this total area. When it's greater, we will get this area, which is 0.869. When it's between these 2 points, so how we want to calculate? So we need to minus this total area with this total area. Okay, so this total area is until this point, until the end is 0.9131, but this area is from n until to the 1.2, negative 1.2 is 0.1151, which means we minus it, we will get the middle probability, negative 1.2 to 1.36. Okay, so the value is 0.7980. Just minus it, we will get the probability between negative 1.2 until 1.36. Okay. So this also the same example, so we must know how to identify it, the probability. Okay, so it's actually the, for example, negative 3 to 3, actually it's contain this percentage of data, which is we times with 100, we will get 99.7 percentage of data. Okay. Okay, so working backwards means how we want to identify the Z value from the probability that given.